If you believe in God, watch. Complete this message today. My dear child, I address not only the external situations, but also the inner currents that have suddenly influenced your path. For far too long, you have engaged in several visible conflicts, including those involving deprivation, rejection, postponement, and discouragement. But your spirit has been raging with deeper, more intimate battles. The quiet agreements you've formed out of fear, the expectations unknowingly built on years of failure, the terrible inner whispers that repeat, "This is just how life will always be," our conflicts that others cannot see or readily comprehend. Type 111 if you are ready to welcome God's miracles into your life. However, I'm going beyond the surface today. I'm not only watching how you act or dealing with the problems in your surroundings. The root is where I'm heading. I am addressing the falsehoods that have persisted in you for far too long, the inherited constraints, the inner agreements, and the generational patterns that have molded who you are. I'm addressing the location where the real struggle has taken place. You have doubted your value. You have questioned your capacity for transformation. Since development appeared difficult and sluggish, you've questioned if there's anything wrong with you. However, I tell you that there is nothing wrong with you. You are not irreparably damaged. The conflict has not been caused by a design defect, but rather by invisible giants, forces that are anchored in previous hurts, rather than in your future. Type 222. If you feel God's presence in your life, giants of ineptitude, giants of abandonment and terror, giants of failure, since they were never given names or made public, these giants have grown stronger. However, I am naming them today. I'm going up against them. I am also dismantling their authority. You will no longer follow the rules that fear has created for you. You will no longer use pain as a guiding principle when making choices. The old patterns that told you you are not enough or you will never change will no longer weigh on you. Every pattern that has recurred in your family, your anxieties and your scars is being broken by me. This conflict is not an act of censure. It's an invitation to enter open areas of freedom and leave familiar prisons. I'm showing your wounds to help you get well, not to embarrass you. I reveal your brokenness to set you free, not to condemn you. My design was never what you considered regular. I never intended for you to accept what you did. I'm inviting you into more, but you chose the known because it seemed secure. You were meant for more, and I'm urging that more to emerge inside of you today. The roof that fear erected above your aspirations will no longer be your reality. You will no longer advance, only to have outdated perspectives pull you back. I'm raising the ceiling. The pool of the past is being broken by me. A new rhythm, one of grace rather than effort, is being inserted into you by me, not out of fear but of trust, not agony but truth. If you know God is good, type 333 and share this video with 7 people who believe. My dear, let me undertake the in-depth job. Allow me to enter the areas you no longer think could be transformed. Allow me to cure the fears you believed you would always have to face. Allow me to touch on the assumptions that trained you to anticipate failure rather than success. The burden of these outdated cycles is no longer on you. These fights don't have to be fought by you alone. For you, I'm breaking them. I'm ending the self-doubt loop that caused you to retreat. I'm ending the fear loop that warned you not to have too large of a dream, because it seemed too dangerous to dream for more. I am ending the pattern of settling for less. The spiral is ending for you. I have prepared a clear route for you, and you are about to embark upon it. The way to clarity of bravery. Of phoning this isn't only a fresh chapter. The book is brand new. Your future will not be shaped by the same cycles that shaped your past. I am writing a new tale, one that is characterized by promise rather than suffering, by faith not by fear, by freedom not by slavery. For now remain still. Feel the barriers to freedom crumble. Feel the expectations' shackles breaking. Breathe in the fresh air of new beginnings. The patterns are breaking apart. The future is beginning to unfold, and you are becoming everything I envisioned for you before your very first fight. My darling, type for 144 if you are ready to receive God's peace today. In the struggle you have felt alone. You have questioned if I heard your screams, saw you or cared. But you and I have always been together. I've always been there for your fight. I was covering you with grace, even when you struggled with unknowable anxieties, and when shame attempted to choke you in the dark. I was speaking the truth over you. Change happened slowly, so you thought something was wrong with you. You held yourself responsible for cycles that started long before you had any control over them. However, I want you to understand that your sluggish development does not equate to failure. You are not irreparably damaged because of your struggles. You're not damaged, they're rebuilding you. You're not lost, they're leading you. Your humiliation does not speak for you. Your shortcomings do not define you. My dreams come true because of you. My promises are fulfilled in you. My spirit is carried by you. My beauty is reflected in you. My greatness is carried by you. You have seen yourself through the prism of your previous errors. However, I see you in the context of future triumphs. because of what you still haven't conquered. You counted yourself out. However, because of my love, sacrifice of my son, and the fact that you selected me before you did, I have already included you. You have not let me down. Your inquiries don't bore me. I don't mind your difficulty. Every little stride you take makes me happy. Every silent yes, each muttered prayer I witness. Every act of trust that changes things in the spirit. But no one else does. I rejoice in it. If you trust in God's protection, type 555 and forward this video to 7 others. You don't know how near you are. You underestimate your strength. You underestimate how prepared you are. The mental, psychological, and emotional conflicts you have fought are not indicators of success. They serve as your victory's testing grounds. You won't fight like this all the time. The fight is slipping away. The voice of my truth is rising inside you. And even now, the bonds you believe to be forever are dissolving. I'm not expecting you to be flawless. I'm requesting your presence. Come with me involved in the procedure. Living in the knowledge that I am more faithful than every setback, stronger than every failure, and bigger than every fear. My darling, take my hand. Join me as we leave the shadows of shame. Join me as we walk away from the cycle of regret. Embrace the beat of redemption into fresh ideas, fresh aspirations, fresh opportunities. The opponent said you were someone you are not. The patterns that characterized your history or the suffering endured by your family do not have to define you. I've called on you to make a breakthrough. The person I have selected to forge a new course, the one I've outfitted to leave a distinct legacy. You'll look back one day and see not just the suffering you endured, but also the vows you kept. The mountains you no longer circle will be seen. The truth that freed you will be revealed to you. You will discover that you were never abandoned. You were being shaped because I am enough. You are too. I am able, therefore. You are able. I am the one who prepares you so you are prepared. Take a deep breath. Take a strong stance. Accept this fact: your quiet struggles have prepared you, not disqualified you. Type 666. If you know God is guiding your steps, you are breaking the patterns that have kept you back. You are falling from the shackles that attempted to define you. They are removing the previous identities, and you're becoming all I've always seen in you. My darling, now let's start the new tale.